Good evening. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to the darkest dungeon, the Onyxthorn Estate. Last time we visited the Weald in order to try and not only give some people some experience, but also to get them some experience, but also to gain some rewards. Alas, we're going to have to do so again. Because as much as, say, scoring a bunch of crests from the courtyard would be great, I'd rather not do that just yet. However, it is starting to get closer to the point where we have to consider that possibility. As for what we're doing this time, well, we're going to be going back to the Weald. Just simply in order to get ourselves some deeds, some cash, and, well, a little bit more experience. Plus, we've also heard rumors of one of the entities that currently roam the... well, that roams the... that roams the Weald, that we can possibly be able to expose. You know what, I'll take a key this time. We didn't take one last time and it bit us in the arse. In a rather ridiculous way. But we'll see how things go. Depending on how long we spend in the Weald, we might also take the time to actually unlock the cove as well. Just having that additional option might...
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Just taking out the torchlight because... well, the chance for loot is always important. And because of that, we don't actually, just having a small look at the map, it's a pretty straightforward one this time around. Ah, there we are. Just wondering where that trap was. And of course we'll have Sandy, the grave robber, deal with it, because 100% rate. Why the hell not?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And of course, alongside Sandy, we've also brought Conrad the cultist, who will be somewhat useful here, actually. Since Eldritch things like this are, well, as they say, the norm. Let's see, they don't know. Yes, we can take a chance to lower her dodge a bit. Unfortunately, we failed to actually get that dodge down, but we'll work on it. We also did take the time to actually, well, do things such as actually upgraded their weapons and armor and abilities. They're about as high as they can be under the circumstances.
Be gone, fiend!
Which, admittedly, we could probably benefit from actually having more. We would honest full-on benefit from having a higher, say, blacksmith or guildmaster, but we are working on that.
press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, she needs to die. Although the fact is that so does this thing. Ooh, they brought a large ectoplasm with them. Little shite.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, let's lower that protection a bit. Damn, it managed to get away with it. See if we can at least weaken you enough that we can finally start killing you. Close, but not quite there yet. She's down. Falls, wonderful.
A faint hope blossoms.
We needed that.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Damn. Oh, nuts. They're trying to get another big guy on them. Yep, there he is. Son of a...
Executed with impunity.
See if we can remove that protection, make it protection and damage, make it a bit easier for our people to wail on this annoying piece of shite. So we are slowly but surely wearing this, and it's finally down.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Alright. They'll take it. Deeds are good. And a little bit of... God. Okay, so nothing really bad happened there. It tried to, but I think they resisted it. It was just, alas, their materialistic flaw coming to the forefront. Okay, we can get rid of you. And as much as I'm not thrilled by it, we can get rid of that as well. And... Alright, we'll get rid of the medicinal herbs.
Another one falls.
Not gonna have a repeat of the last match where they just kept summoning more and more slimes.
Confidence
To
surges
hell
as the enemy
with
crumbles.
that. And down you go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, nuts.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
As annoying as it is to have to admit it, the fact that... well, the fact that we just had to deal with... The fact that we just gave up holy water, the fact that we... Sorry, getting a little tongue-tied here. But as I was trying to say...
cleansed from our lands.
Is because of the fact that we just had to give up holy water, the fact that we had a grave robber trigger
But a victory nonetheless.
trigger their guilt over the whole thing probably doesn't... it wouldn't have changed much in the grand scheme of things. I really wish they would leave Ritzbuns alone, but apparently that's not the case. Because they are jerks.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, I think when we get to this empty room up ahead, we might just set up camp. Just, you know, cover up, just so that we can use up the campfire, give everyone de-stressed and healed up.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against
Have
the
some-
coming horrors.
Have some more room for... say... Okay. It would seem that none of us have any ability that really secures the camp at night. Not all that great, but why not? And we'll do some scouting while we're at it as well. Let's see anything. Why not? We'll make you a bit more resistant to stress as well, just for a little while. Because any stress deals are probably going to aim for Ritzbuns.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright, let's just get people back into order. Wait, we can use this shovel. Huzzah!
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Okay. Damn, I was hoping that would kill us, but... oh well. Yeah, you make do with what you've got. So that's one down. Two down. You properly targeted. And let's do some
Surgical
healing across.
precision.
Ew, not good. Not good at all. Let's summon the big one. prick. Slowly chipping away at it, still making sure the torchlight stays up. And we'll mark it because
Masterfully executed.
we'll at least mark the stupid thing because we know that our gravedigger has bonuses to that. Yep, more damage versus.
Their cursed champion falls.
Yep. There goes the big guy. And there goes the little guy.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Damn. Oh well. Disarm that. Get some more crests. Now then, 3 rooms. Bit of tree, bit of anti-venom. We can leave the medicinal herbs behind. I'm sorry if I'm not really talking too much this time around, just a bit focused at the moment. And one less spider to have to worry about in the long run. 2 less spiders to have to worry about in the long run. The last one falls.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Let's see what awaits us. No, we know for a fact one of... Okay, we are not dealing with that. We are not dealing with the
Nature
lurker.
herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
At least
Malformed
not.
with misintent.
We'll see where we are at the end of this. We'll finish this. We'll finish the dungeon, then we'll consider the idea of where we go from there. See if we can pick off at least some of these stress dealers. Well, there goes one, which is great, a great start. And there goes the second.
Devastating blow.
No harm in reducing the amount of protection they've got or the amount of damage they can do. See, very resistant to blight, but we can still stab you in the face.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Meanwhile, we can just slowly start wearing them down. See, how many more battles? 2 more battles for the camp buffs. That they're gonna last. So, depending on if this is the final battle...
Precision and power.
Damn, was hoping for just 1 piece of damage, that way it would have died. Well, it's dead now, at least.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Let's see, what can... We'll get rid of the anti-venom. Because why not?
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Well, there's a chest in here. Whoopee-dee-doo. Alright, last battle of this place. Actually, that might be a good start. We'll have her fall back and thus take a more sniping role. Ouch.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Well, there goes you. So that's 1 down. Okay, we definitely need to do some healing. I'll take an 8. An 8 will help get us off of... will help keep us away from some serious harm.
A momentary abatement.
And a little bit more healing just for everyone involved. Make sure we don't suffer too...
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay. So that's another one dead. And that leaves us with 1. We might as well just mark the targets to make it a bit easier for some of our abilities to do some damage.
A powerful blow.
Might as well do some blights because that dagger throw does additional damage for not only marked but also for blighted targets. So we have a lot working with us here.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, we'll gather what supplies we can. We might as well just get rid of the Let's see, first things first. Does this... A map of the area found within. Alright, there's a curio, another battle. Let's see... Okay, first things first. You know what? We might as well go for it. One last fight for the hell of it. Simply because we can potentially just get rewards. Just a little bit of extra... anything would probably be good.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I think this is kind of what either the bandages or the anti-venom was for. Yeah, we'll just call it there, because we are not in a good position to take on the Shambler.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Well, at least we walked away with a fair bit of some cash, some rewards, in the form of the heirlooms, which will be put to good use in once we get back to town. And let's see how people have leveled up. Sandy became an Eldritch Slayer, which is a good one. Definitely a good one. Miss Lana has gained Fear of the Eldritch and a Warren's Tactician. And Conrad has gained Hemophilia. He has 50% less bleed resist. Not good.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Okay, we get it. There's blood-sucking insects lurking near the courtyard. We know. We need to deal with them at some point. Let's see. Sirius second, while praying, saw a glimpse of greater beings controlling destiny. New quirk, God-fearing. That's perfectly fine. Let's have a look at... Well, first let's get rid of this, because illnesses tend to suck ass. But let's see... Let's see. You're God-fearing, so we'll send you to pray. Because you've been overdue. We can at least start removing some of the higher amounts of stress. Let's see, Ritz Buns. I kind of want Ritz Buns to have a little bit of an easier time. Basically, I want to be able to remove some of her stress before sending her out again, but so this seems like as good a time as any to remove a flaw and lock a strength in. But everyone else seems to be doing relatively alright. I will admit we do have to start thinking about getting rid of some of Miss Lana's flaws, but that can wait for the moment. Let's see, let's see, we have enough deeds now that we can upgrade, but we need more crests. Because upgrading another point of gear would probably be really good. Likewise, also upgrading abilities would be good as well, but that too requires crests. Alright, quick check to see just who we've got waiting for us here. Let's see, a Shieldbreaker who hates beasts and humans. That is a good combination. Very good combination. those obsessed with material things, which isn't a bad flaw to have. Since that just means that when you come across, say, a bag or boxes or something, they'll open it up, but they'll give it to the party. Alright, another bounty hunter, who is an early riser, so 2 speed of torches above 75. And Hippocratic, so they have plus 20% to healing skills, though is a nervous bleeder, has less accuracy while bleeding. This guy's kind of crap. I mean, early riser, depending on what you're going with, he kind of requires, in order to benefit from the speed, he requires a lot of torches being expended, but Bounty Hunter doesn't really have a whole lot in the way of healing. Not in combat, and basically he's limited to camp skills. So no, we will not be using him. Okay, a Crusader. Hot to trot. More 20% accuracy on the first round, 25% damage on first round, and 5% crit on first round. That is a amazing quirk to have, positive to have. And quick reflexes. Very strong quirks. He is fascinated with corpses and obsessed with killing. Congratulations for bringing you along.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Now here's the thing. Do we want to basically buy the hero, upgrade the hero barracks so that we can have a bigger roster? Or do we want to save the crests and deeds for the actual weaponsmith, the actual blacksmith? That's something to ponder, and we'll have to look into in the near future. I might just let people have their say, see what they think, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we've also unlocked the Wizard Hag. So we do have a boss fight that is available to us. And she would offer the Sculptor's Tools. A very rare item that gives 40% bonus damage versus stonework. Now here's the thing. Only one enemy type. There's only one enemy type that actually has the thing of stonework. There's only one enemy that has it, and they are a mini boss that lurks in the courtyard. Although, I might, just for the sake of it, instead of rushing towards the hag to destroy her, I might actually go and finally open up the courtyard. Simply because that way we can not only get different events than the bloody bugs, but also because they have a fair bit of crests that we could definitely benefit from. And it would give the hag a chance to have a very rare item that we might get more use out of. We also just have the option that we could just go and open up the cove just to basically just open it up and give us some more options for missions and rewards for the future. But that will be for another time. Until then, my name is Brightops, and I look forward to hearing from you.